You have to hold it. Oh, there you go. Okay, so I'm gonna put you. Maybe I should have. So sorry. Hold on. Maybe I should put you guys up first. Oh my god. Okay, sorry. So I'm gonna be sitting down. I'm gonna try to connect the microphone as well, so you guys can hear me so much better. But look, I've been eating what I wanted, and I still look this. I just weighed myself, and I'm basically the same weight. Have I discovered a secret? Lose weight and then eat what you want. No, I'm just kidding. No, yesterday I just kind of limit myself not to eat as much. Hold on, let me connect the microphone. Why is it not connected? There you go. Can you guys hear me better? Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. Please let me know if you guys can hear me. Can you guys hear me? Today is quiet, so you guys should hear me more clear than the last video I did. I think this is just too far out. Some people connect this to their like neck. I don't think I could do that. I think that hurt me. I watched this guy who does mukbang videos and he connects it to his skin. No, but can you guys? Okay, can you guys hear me? I need to hear me with the microphone though. I know you guys can hear me, but can you guys hear me with the microphone? Hello, hello. Hope you guys can hear me with the microphone. Let's get my juice ready. Let me turn the lights on as well. Like this one. Okay. Mic sounds better. Thank you. I was testing it last time, but I think it was a bad idea because I had uh I had Kevin in the background playing his video game, and then the AC was full blast. Let's get ready our juice. Put this down. Hold on. Trying to get used to the motion sensor here. Is it or no? Oh shit. Okay. Okay, so I'm just gonna try to get my juice ready. You guys are right next to the flowers. The flowers are right here. Let me just get my. Oh, I gotta do dishes today. I got 2 more days left for off day. I know it's going by so quick. I want to go back to work. I really don't want to go back to work, guys. Been having so much fun being at home. Been having so much fun being at home. Right, so we're gonna go ahead and do our greens. You guys can see glass of ice. And then the greens that we're gonna use are these ones, Oxy Greens, EHP Labs, and I already told you guys this is in the flavor forest berries. It helps with bloating. It helps with also fluctuating the stool the right way, and also for losing weight. I currently lost 15 pounds. I have been eating bad in the past 2 days or 3 days, I think. I've been eating like pizza and shit. I've been consuming carbs, but I still been drinking my juice in the mornings. It helps with bloating, and I have not gained weight. I weighed myself today again, and I'm still the same weight, 200 pounds. I gained 1 pound, but I've been weighing myself for the last 2 or 3 days, and I still been at 200 pounds. So I haven't gained weight. So if you guys don't know, I used to weigh 215, 217. I'm still 200 pounds. Where is my water? Hold on. You know what I discovered yesterday? I tested it out yesterday. I ate what I wanted, but very early. I know probably not the trick, but I just been craving pasta, and I had leftover pasta yesterday. You know what? I'm gonna eat pasta. Let's shake it up a bit. I do need the shaker. Okay, let me sit down now because my feet hurt and I can't see you guys. I have the screen that kind of. Why is it not? It's not moving. Did it got stuck? I think it got stuck. I think the flour maybe. Oh, did I turn it off? Hold on. I think I turned it off. Did I? Think I turned it off by accident. Oh my god. I think sometimes when it senses like right now it's stuck to the flowers. Or is it my face? I don't know. It's weird. Whatever. So I'm gonna sit down anyways. Whew, that was dangerous. It could have fallen down. Okay. I did end up getting rid of my flower bouquet because the flowers were dying. Wait, why is it dimming down? What the hell? The ring lights went down. Is this dying already? I charged it last night. Okay, maybe you guys are dark too. Okay. Well, I'm gonna get ready in a bit. It's just Kevin still sleeping. He plays video game late last night, so I'm gonna drink our green juice. Bloom didn't work out for me too. I thought this. Oh, okay. Little fun fact: a lot of you guys are drinking Bloom juice. Okay, I'm not a nutritionist in any type of way, but I have tried Bloom juice and I had tried Oxy Greens. Okay, Bloom juice doesn't do shit, guys. It does not do shit. I'm sorry. Why do you think Bloom is at TJ Maxx, at Ross, at Marshalls on clearance? Why do you think? Because it does not work. Okay. Yes, it has greens. Yes, it does taste very good, but it doesn't have any what's it called, any extras like this benefits. There you go. Does not have benefits. I have been officially drinking my oxy greens for basically 3 months, so I'm pretty sure I could give my intel on this drink. Okay, this helps you with bloating, it helps you lose weight, and it gives you energy like caffeine. Okay, and this is natural. It has a lot of veggies in here, guys, a lot of veggies. Okay, it's a lot of benefits. That day that I ran out of oxy greens, I stopped drinking this for like maybe 3 days. I felt it. I felt it. I feel tired. Oh, it takes your tiredness away too. I feel more tired. I feel like unenergetic. I became constipated. I became moody. Like for some reason, every time I drink this in the morning, I feel so good. I feel energized. I feel motivated. I feel, girl, get your ass ready. Let's get the fuck out of here. Let's go to fucking Pop Mart. I feel motivated. Okay, yeah, I think my lights are dying. I think you have to charge the lights. I didn't know that. Let me see if I could connect to one of them. So I guess you gotta. Okay, I charge everything except the lights. I didn't think that. Let me see. Oh yeah, también tienes que cargar las lights. That's so funny. Okay, let me turn them off then. I turn off the lights. I didn't know you could have to charge the lights too. Okay, well, I'm gonna charge them. Okay. I'm not walking anywhere, so I'm gonna turn this off. I'm just gonna use it for tripod purposes. Okay. Um, which flavor do you prefer? Okay, let me say hi to everybody. I don't want to ignore anybody. Okay, this is just pointless. The little lights are dying. I forgot to charge them. Oh well, see. So, okay, let me see. I want you guys to look at my juice, but okay. I want to read the comments. I Dolphin says hi Yuli, hi my love. Betty Boo says hi mamas. Sorry, okay, trying to drop this. Ansel says we can hear you. Emmett, what? Yes, mamas, we hear you. Mike sounds better. Thank you, Megs. Hi, good morning, Megs. Hi, ma'am. Just fun. One. What the hell? Ew. Okay. Ew. Why is she saying those nasty things? What is it called? This is Oxygreens. I've been trying Blue Tea, which I don't think it works. It does not. I drank it for almost a month and it didn't do anything to me. I was still bloated, didn't lose weight, and I was kind of basically eating better. I said hi, Merhaba. Hi. That's literally where I got it from. Really? Me too. I got the whole canister of packets from TJ Maxx. And I remember I told Megs, "Oh my God, Bloom is there." I was so happy. It's like, "Oh my God, I'm gonna feel better. I'm gonna lose weight." Nothing. It didn't do nothing to me, guys. And then I did more research on it, and they were created by influencers, not like licensed health nutritionists or dietitians. No, Oxygreens is definitely by nutritionists. The mic works really well, especially while Kevin is sleeping, and you have to whisper. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I will have to have like a shirt right here. Like, can you guys tell can you guys tell the difference though? I uploaded a video on TikTok, and it just sounded better, but you can't hear it that well because the AC was on, and then he was playing his video game. Um, Oh, I had no idea, Megs. I just stated to drink it because my brother brought it them home one day. Yuli dissolve the green juice in a little bit of hot water, then add cold water. Oh my god, such a good idea. I'm gonna do that next time. It's already kind of dissolved already, but I'm gonna do that next time. That's such a good idea. I didn't think about that. I think the reason why it becomes clumpy because I put it with ice. I'm pretty sure you do. It's because the green juice tastes so much better if it's cold as fudge. If it's not cold, it does not taste that good. But hi everyone, I got face. How's everybody? Yesterday I didn't do a live because I was just spending time with myself. I watched like three, four horror movies. I was in a horror movie craving, and then I drank. I'm gonna show you the bottle that my friend got for me, and I was drinking that yesterday. It's vodka. Hold on. Mm. Okay, it needs to melt a little bit, so I put more water. I make sure the water is always cold because look how cold this is, and it feels like so refreshing going into the body. This is the bottle my friend got me, pinche cabrón. Mira que, pues, ¿quién cree que soy una pinche pedorra? I said I wanted to try this drink, but not the big one. Now, technically, okay, technically, the guy that I'm talking about is basically, what's it called? The young guy. Remember I told you guys that he kept asking me for drinks. I addressed it to him and I said, "Hey, my friend thought that it was kind of sus that you kept asking me to drink, and he felt suspicious of you. And he said, I will never disrespect you like that." So he cleared it up because I wanted to ask him because I did feel like kind of sus with him too. So I asked him like, why were you asking me so many times to drink and the whole kissing game thing? He says, oh no, I was fucking around. I would have never disrespect you or kiss you or anything like that. The other guy was fucking around and I was just going along with it because I asked him personally. It's like, I respect you, you're like blah blah blah, and I don't see you that way. And I was like, okay, thank goodness. And then he said, I honestly got you the bottle because it was your birthday and you're a very good manager, you're like very nice, and whatever you wanted, I just bought it because I could do it. And I was okay. I was like, okay, well, I'm glad that is, because, it was my friend who was just kind of feeling weird about it. He was like, yeah, no, he says, no. And then he said, I have a type and, I'm not it. I was like, okay, thank goodness. So it's cleared, we had a chat and now we're good. But he said, yeah, no, I got you the bottle because you're literally an amazing boss. I was like, all right. So it's cleared, guys. Okay, we're good. Okay. But he got me this bottle. Because I said I wanted to try it. He said, let me get her the big one. He got me this one. He got me the Buzz Ball, which I give to my brother. And then he got me Jose Cuervo. I didn't like Jose Cuervo. Have you guys tried Jose Cuervo? I didn't like it. This is my favorite. I like this so much. It tastes so good. Shots on its own tastes good. I drank it yesterday with vodka. I drank this yesterday with ice, and it kind of diluted it a little bit, so it didn't taste that good. Hi everyone. Clip the mic on the bra strap. Should I? Let's see. Would it sound better? Hold on, sorry. Will it sound better? Like if it's in the mic strap? Does this sound better? Do I have to go like this? Oh my god, my face looks so ugly. Does this sound better now, guys? I can't. I hate that I can't hear it. I wish I could hear it so I could hear myself. Good morning. You sound very low with the mic, but more clear if that makes sense. Does this sound better? Should I attach it to my skin? Maybe I should wear something around my neck. I don't know. Last time I had a really high shirt up to here, so I had it right here, so it was super close. I don't need to turn my head. Okay. Sounds better, and you don't need to turn your head. Okay. Okay, that's good. Maybe I just, and I'm not even talking a lot because Kevin's sleeping still. But yeah, guys, I recommend Pink Whitney. It's actually pretty good. Made with real vodka, pink lemonade, 30% alcohol in the whole bottle. Yesterday, I did get a little tipsy. I got a little drunk yesterday again. I'm trying to build my tolerance because I was so weak at the bonfire. We are gonna do a redo hangout with the peeps. It was really fun, but it was my fault. I got out of work so late, and I got to the bonfire like literally 8:30 p.m. It was super late. Everybody was waiting, and I felt bad. It was a good experience. I actually had a lot of fun. So we were all thinking about renting a place so we can all hang out there and just like be have a bathroom at convenience. But most likely it's gonna be at a Friendsgiving. I was gonna tell him to do Friendsgiving at my house, but I don't know. I think that was way too many people to bring here. It was a total of 10 people, so I don't really have like a big place. So I was thinking maybe rent a space. We're all gonna pitch in, obviously, because I ain't do that shit by myself. Sure, but that actually was fun going out with people. Ugh, when it gets stuck in my throat, it hurts. I'm so hungry. By the way, guys, I'm starving. Yesterday, the last time I ate was at 3 p.m. So when I ate at 3 p.m., I had my pasta, and I was like, okay, I'm not gonna eat anymore because it was very heavy. Eating like pasta's high in carbs, so I was like, okay, I'm just not gonna eat anymore like late. So I ate at 3:30. The whole night, I only had vodka and water. So when I went to bed like around 9, I was starving. I was drunk. I was starving, and I was like, I want a big fat burger so bad. And I was telling Kevin, I want In and Out tomorrow. And Kevin's like, okay, we're gonna get In and Out tomorrow, which is today. And I love In and Out. I get In and Out protein style with animal style fries. The animal style fries is 500 calories, and the burger itself is 300, and it doesn't have buns. So together is 800 calories, which is not that bad. I was gonna say, enjoy your alcohol now because later you will need a hospital visit. I was having cocktails on Friday and I had spent the weekend in bed. Oh, girl. Why did you went to the hospital? Oh my god, you're making me not drink. No, I try not to drink a lot. Like I drink like only 1 cup and I mix it with ice. So it's kind of like I guess vodka on the rocks. Oh, has there ever been a time where, oh my god, okay, I blocked this guy. I'm gonna tell you guys what happened because I like to tell you guys everything and I wanted to tell you guys a lot of things. I'm gonna ice my face right now. All right, I finally blocked this guy. I officially removed him from my life. And I already had told this to a friend, and my friend has said, oh, no, no, like you should have blocked him a long time ago. But you know what? I just, I hate that I think a lot in the good of people, and I feel like he was apologetic, and he's the type of guy that will kind of like, oh, if you want to cut me out, cut me out. I'm gonna hurt, like not hurt myself, but I just rather just die and blah blah blah. He just talked a lot about dying. So it was in my conscience, like, fuck, if I cut him off, will that affect him? But then again, we don't see each other, blah blah blah. I'm gonna tell you guys the whole story. Story time. Story time with Yuli. Story time. So you don't have to turn your head, but I keep doing that. Story time with Yuli. Okay. Pay attention. Pay attention and tell me your thoughts. The day before, yes, I already told Kevin. Kevin was a little bothered by it, but I just cannot keep it in my mind. I had to be honest. It was just very bizarre, very weird, and yeah, I had a guy friend that well, okay, let's start here. Let's start here. I dated a guy when I was in summer. I was single in one of the summers. I was single. This was when I was 25, 26. I was single for 3 years before my first boyfriend because he had cheated on me. I stayed single for a really long time, maybe 3, 4 years. Um, I met a guy on Plenty of Fish. Now raise your hand if you were on that app, Plenty of Fish. I tried Buzz Balls for the first time last weekend. I don't know if it's for me. Did you not like it? I like Buzz Balls. Buzz Balls was pretty good. I tried the peach one, the chocolate milk one, and I had the blue one on the bonfire. The bonfire was the blue one on the bonfire was pretty good. So raise your hand if you know Plenty of Fish. As a matter of fact, what dating app did you guys use? I used Plenty of Fish. I did Meet Me. I did Bumble. I did, I think that's it. Meet Me, Plenty of Fish, Bumble. I never did Tinder. Tinder was just so cringe. I didn't like Tinder. Maybe a lot of people knew about it. I never did Tinder. I only did Plenty of Fish, Meet Me, Bumble, and there was another a purple one. I forgot what's the name of it. It was a purple app. I forgot the name of it, but there was one more. It was a peach one. Maybe I needed to be super cold. Girl, yes. Did you drink the lukewarm? You have to drink it super cold. Buzzballs only taste good if they're cold. If they're warm, they taste disgusting. I had one of them like lukewarm. It was nasty. I heard about it. I've never been on a dating app. No dating apps for me ever. No, yeah, I was on a dating app. Okay. Okay, so I met this guy on Plenty of Fish. We started talking, and he had a picture from way back then. Same thing. He came to pick me up in a Mustang by my parents' house, got in automatically. I was not attracted to him. I saw his hands. I'm a girl that likes guys' hands, okay? So his hands were like very, he had hair from like all the way over here. Like I just never seen a guy had hair like right here. So it was a turn off. I'm like, why does he have hair all the way over here? I was like, okay, whatever. And then I looked at his face. I was like, oh my God, he has like a lot of acne. And I was like, oh my God, why you still have acne? So I'm not gonna like, ew. But I was like, oh my God, how old is he? Why does he still have acne? Because he said he was like in his 29 or almost close to 30s. So I was like, he shouldn't have acne. Like, but then again, I was like, I guess some adults have acne very late. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna like. I looked at him. I automatically was not attracted to him because I was like, okay, he lied because he did not look like his picture. He wasn't that bad, but he did not look like his picture, if you know what I'm saying. So I was like, you know what, whatever. He was very confident, which again, that got me. His confidence got me. He was like, okay, was not the cutest guy, but he had confidence. He knew what he was talking about. He's like, I'm gonna take you to the beach. I'm gonna take you to the Pike Beach. Let's go out. And I was like, all right. I remember that day I had a mini skirt and tights inside because I don't like to show my legs, but I like to do mini skirts sometimes. I had a mini skirt and I had like a jean jacket. I forgot what I had, but I look cute. And I was very like thin back then. I was like 150 pounds. I was very skinny, like not skinny, but I was cute. And he said that I was beautiful or whatever. And I was like, oh, thank you. He took me to the Pike and we sat down and we literally started to talk. I kid you not, he talked about his ex. I talk about my ex. We literally click. And I was like, oh my God, like we vibed. Okay. We vibed so well. And I was like, okay, bet. He dropped me off. He says, I want to see you again. And I was like, all right, bet. We saw each other again. In the third date, he has said, quote unquote, he does not remember. And I always tell him, it is true. The last time on my third date, I was gonna hop off the car. He grabs my hand and he says, wait a minute, can I ask you something? And I was like, yes, what's up? I was so chill back then. How I'm talking, that's how I was talking to him. Yeah, what's up? He was like, I like you. And I was like, yeah, me too. I like you. He's like, I like you, like you. And I was like me, like me. In my mind, I was like, what does that mean? He's like, do you want to make this something? Like, he said he liked me, like me. And I was like boyfriend, girlfriend. That's what I thought. I was like, no. I said, no. I literally said, I'm not ready. I think we'll just see where this goes. And he had this face like kind of like, oh, like I just didn't want him, or I don't. Okay, that's cool, that's cool. No, we're cool, bro. We cool, bro. After that day, he started to call me bro. He started to call me dude. He started to call me dog. He started to call me all those freaking manly names. And remember, not remember, but before he used to call me like babe. He used to call me beautiful. And he changed it. He did a completely 360, 360, guys. I've heard about it. I've never been on dating app, no dating apps. Girl, I get breakouts sometimes and I just turned 40. Really? No, but he had massive acne, like a lot. Pretty lady in the house. Thank you. Okay, so then that happened. Speed forwarding, I stuck with him and we started to keep dating. We started to go out. We were smooching, blah, blah, blah. And it went to a point we dated for like almost 6 months, but we never became official. In my mind, we were together. I'm not even gonna lie. We were together. He started to say, I love you. I thought we were those relationships that we got together, but we never really had like, he never asked me out. He did ask me out, but I rejected him. But I said, let's see where this goes. This is literally what I thought. Around 7 months or 8 months in, I start to crash out. I literally called it crash out because that's what it was. I started to crash out and I said, what are we? Because what are we? Because the day that I met his parents, he said, she's my friend. He presented to me to his parents as a friend. So that broke my heart. I was like, what the fuck? And I crashed out. I was like, what the fuck are we? I started to cry. And then I remember I called him one time and I was like, what are we? Like, we literally kiss, do the, I'm gonna be honest, we did the deed. Okay. We were together for like 6, 8 months. Um, and then I was like, what are we? Like, you say I love you, you pick me up, you come see me a lot, we do the deed, right? And what are we? Like I honestly thought we were together, you know? So I was like, okay, whatever. And then he's like, we're friends. I'm like, we're friends. Friends don't do those things. Like, those things. I was like, okay, that's weird. So I crashed out and I was so angry. I went back on the dating app and I started to date another guy. I was like, fuck it, we're nothing. All right, then why am I being loyal to this guy? I'm gonna go into the dating app and start meeting other people. So I went back into the dating app and I started to meet other guys. You were friends with benefits. And he said he doesn't call it that because he said he did love me. I don't know. I don't think we were friends with benefits because we were very exclusive. He was not seeing other girls. I was not seeing other guys. We spent time together like 24/7. And I asked him, am I a friend with benefit? Because I searched it up. What? Because I was so oblivious and very gullible, like stupid, stupid. And I searched it up and I was like, oh my God, I'm a friends with benefits. And that's when I crashed out and I asked him, because I thought in my mind we were together, but we were not. So I asked him, like, am I a friend with benefit? He's like, you're not a friend to me. Like, we're friends, but he said it's complicated. It's hard to explain. I was like, it sounds like I'm a friends with benefits, bitch. And um, he in his mind said I was never friends with benefits because he said we were exclusively dating. That's what he called it. He said we were exclusively dating because a friends with benefits is a guy that dates whoever and comes back to you and just for sex. We didn't just have sex. We will go out on dates. We will spend the whole day together, and then sometimes that will happen. You get me? It was like dating. We were dating. That's what I felt it was. But deep down, I did feel like I was a friends with benefits in a sense. So you develop, yes, like around 4 months in, I developed feelings and I said, I love you. And I told him, I think I'm in love with you. Like I developed feelings for you. And he said, I love you too. So I was like, when he said, I love you too, I said, oh my God, we're official. We're together. So we kept dating for 3 or 4 months. So in my mind, I was like, I have a boyfriend. Like we're together. Because he said, I said, I love you. He said, I love you too. You get me? You see how that confusing that was? Friends with benefits don't say I love you. Friends with benefits don't go out and eat a lot or actually spend together to get time together the whole time and tell each other about their day. Hey, I had a bad day, this, and that, or X, Y, and Z. I seen the movie Friends with Benefits, and trust me, they didn't do the shit that we did. So we were doing like boyfriend girlfriend stuff. And then on my birthday, he came and met my parents. He gave me like a big ass gift. So it was like a lot. Confused boy, oh no, yeah. He put you on the friends with benefits because you rejected him when he wanted to get serious. I guess. I'm what's it called? We were not exclusive. So if you want to call it that I was the friends with benefits, you could call it that. I don't think I was. I think we were exclusively dating. We were what's it called? We were exclusively dating. Um and we were in each other's families. I met his family, he met my family. I think friends with benefits don't do those things. Okay, we did more than just friends. So there's 100%. I was someone special to him, and for some reason, I always question him, why didn't you make it official? I think it was a man thing. His ego was hurt because I rejected him. So I think this is. I asked him. I already got clearance on this. The reason why he did that was number one, he told me I will never make you my girlfriend because number one, we live far away from each other. He was 2 hours away, so he will drive all the time. That's number one. Number two, I was not emotionally stable. That's what he said. And number three, I just felt like you deserve better. So he this is the reasons he gave me why we never became official. But he said I did like you and I wanted to, but I just felt like it wasn't right for me to do it. um but I didn't date nobody else. I was just with you. I only wanted to be with you into 8 months when I crashed out. I think my crash out pushed him over the edge, to be honest. But I crashed out around 7, 8 months because he called me. He said, we're just friends. We're not a couple. And I was like, fuck. So I went back to the dating app. I met a guy. And this is a guy that was crazy. And I met him for like, I was with him for only a week, and he crashed out. When I started to date the guy, he crashed out and said, why are you dating other guys? Da 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 da. I was like, hold up. Why are you mad at me when I'm dating other guys when you're the one that said you didn't want to like be with me? You sure, puppy? It's facing me. Yeah, cause oh, and then he crashed out and he got mad at me. And he said, why are you dating other guys? Like what the fuck? I was like, you're dating other girls. Why can I date other guys? Anyways, he said, yeah, 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 whatever. You're right. Speed forwarding. I lost interest in him. I got over it because I was like, this guy's playing games. I don't want to deal with it no more. I became very distant from him, but we were still texting here and there just as friends. Finally, when I found the military guy, he was someone I really liked, so I kind of got over him. I got over him very quick. It was like maybe a month or something, so I guess it wasn't that deep. Um, I met the military guy and I got very, very interested in him, and feelings developed for him or whatnot. And my friend just stuck around for like a just a balloon. It's just floating on my head here and there, passing by. He will come in once in a while. How are you? How are you? This, blah, blah, blah. Now, speed forwarding, since the day we left each other, or I guess got distant, it's been 7 years, okay? 7 years that I have not heard of him, nothing, but when he gets into tough situation, he calls me. When I get tough situation, he calls me and he said, I want to keep a friendship with you. He says that I'm a very good person and he doesn't have that many good people in his life. He said, can we stay friends? And I say, we can't stay friends, but I said when I get in relationships, I'm not gonna be able to like hang out with you because of our past. We did had a thing, and it was just, I guess it would be platonic, kind of like just through texting, I guess, and maybe calls here and there. And I did tell Kevin about him. So every time that he wanted to hang out, I will reject him and I'll be like, no, I can't hang out with you. Because I already know him. Because even though we're friends, I feel like he will try something. This is when it comes to speed forwarding to this year. At the beginning of this year, he got very, very drunk and he called me. He started to say that he loved me. I don't know where. I don't know where. Mind you, he has a girlfriend. So I told him, why are you calling me? Why are you doing all this? Because when he called me, I thought it was something like regular. He never calls me for like, oh, I love you, nothing. He calls me like, oh, my girl this and my girl that and da da da. I'm just basically like an ear, like a therapist, and I'm just listening to his struggles. And he called me one day saying, oh, I like, what's it called? Why do we? Well, first of all, he said, are you with him still? I'm like, with him? What are you talking about? My boyfriend, Kevin? I was like, yes, of course. We've been together. We live together. What the hell? Where is this coming from? It's like, oh, okay, okay. And then he says, remember, and then he starts going back. He says, remember when we did this and we did that? I was like, why are you bringing up the past? Like, it already happened. We had feelings, we got over it, we moved on, right? And he said, you moved on. I was like, I moved on? So I don't know, it's confusing because he said, I don't love you and I don't like you like that. But yet, when you're drunk, you called me and you say you love me and you miss us in the summer. Very bizarre. So that day I say, you know what, you're drunk. There's no need to bring up the past. You want to stay friends. Let's leave it at that. Okay. And I told one of you guys, I called you guys because I didn't know what to do. And because I was like, should I just cut him off? Because again, I'm never gonna see him. It doesn't really matter. So, but I feel bad because he does struggle with depression. He struggles with hatred for himself. So, if you guys don't know, my first boyfriend used to self hurt a lot, and I take that very seriously. When people hurt themselves, I take it very seriously, and I feel like an obligation when they are someone that I know. I feel very, very like obligated to like, hey, maybe I should just listen to them, listen to why are they feeling like this. Like if I can help just by listening to them, I will do that. And that's why I was stuck with my first boyfriend because I just cared too much. But he ended it yesterday night because I was shocked of what he did, like what he asked, because I was shocked. I told Kevin. Kevin was bothered. He says, delete him. That's it. I deleted him myself. I blocked him myself, and then I told Kevin because it weighed on my head. Like, what the fuck? Like, I was just shocked. Like, why would you say that to me? Like, anyway, it was you guys are gonna be shocked, but I'm gonna tell you guys because he's out of my life, so I don't care. That's why I'm talking about it. Uh-huh. Was this the same guy that wanted to buy a wallet from you? Yes, he wanted to buy a wallet from me for his girlfriend. Okay. Last the night before yesterday, I was on TikTok. You know, I'm always on TikTok, and he was out of nowhere started to text me saying that he's done with this world, just getting very negative. I'm like, okay, like where are you? You're with your girlfriend. Maybe talk to her. Maybe let some steam out. He never wants to talk to his girlfriend. He always wants to call me, and I don't know. I don't understand. Blah 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 blah. So towards the end, I had told him why. I said he said he was done. He said I want to text you because I'm gonna leave. I'm like, you're gonna leave? Like, yeah, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna move to Washington. Like, I'm done with this like being here. I'm gonna leave. I was like, okay, well, are you going with your girlfriend? I was just treating the conversation normal. He's like, are you going with your girlfriend? He's like, no, my girlfriend doesn't want to go. Like, she this and that. Like, I'm gonna ask her, but I'm 100% she's not gonna want to go with me. I'm gonna be by myself. I'm gonna have to start all over. But you know what? I'm gonna do this for me because I'm tired of this. Da, 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 da. And I was like, okay, then we gotta start over. Then go move out. Do your thing, move out, and do what you gotta do. He said the audacity of this guy. I'm still shocked. He said, can like, well, he said, oh, I remember your birthday passed. I'm sorry I couldn't go to the bonfire. I did invite him because I didn't think it was gonna be weird, but I'm so glad he didn't went. I'm so grateful he didn't went because not knowing how he is, like things could have gone messy. But I'm grateful Chris was there because Chris was looking after me. But he said, what? He said, what do you want for your birthday? And I was like, what? Like, oh, he was just asking like nonchalantly, like regular. I was like, okay, well, anything. I like anime, this, and that. I said, okay, well, let's meet up. And I was like, well, I have to ask my boyfriend because, he's like, okay, do you have to ask him for everything? Da, da, da. Okay, how about this? Me and my girlfriend and you and your boyfriend meet each other. Let's have a couple's date. And then I was like, I guess that wouldn't be that bad because he's with his girlfriend. I'm gonna be with Kevin, but I don't like couples date that much. But I asked Kevin, and Kevin said no. Like that's weird. No, Kevin said no. I don't want to do that. And I was like, okay, bet I'm gonna respect that. So I said, I would like. I said no, we're not gonna do that. My boyfriend doesn't feel comfortable. It's like, oh my god, why is he like this? They're like, okay, you know what? Respect my boyfriend. I said, respect Kevin. He doesn't feel comfortable. Okay, it is what it is, whatever. Okay. Then Kevin fell asleep, and then I was on TikTok still, and then he messages me again, and then he said, "This is when it cut the line." Okay, he says, he says, I can't even say it, bro. Oh my god, I feel I didn't do anything, but it's just disgusting. It's disgusting. Like, first of all, I got cheated on, so I hate the fact that he was treating me like that. It's embarrassing too and disgusting. But I'm saying this for maybe girlies out there that are trying to keep a friendship with someone that you thought was a friend and you guys were like that. Don't do it. It's just not a good idea. He starts to compare himself to Kevin. I don't understand. He was drunk, first of all, so I don't understand. You invited him, girl? Yes. I haven't seen him in 7 years, guys. I know. Well, I guess we're never together, but girl, you are a risk taker. I know. What is the same guy? Yes, Betty. I was thinking the same friendships with exes are no, no. I know. I always thought friendship, you can never be, but he was never my boyfriend, and we only dated for 6 months. Trust, 6 months, half a year. It wasn't even a year. That's why I got over him. Like in a month, I was over him. I was dating the military guy. I was fine. I was completely fine. I don't know what I do to him. I don't know. He fell in love with me. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know what I did to him. It's been 7 years. For some reason, I'm still on his mind. Like I don't know why. I've never did anything. Like don't even call him. He's the one calling me. I never nothing. So then he pushed the bar when he disrespected Kevin because he said, "Leave." He says, "Leave that guy because he doesn't deserve you. Like why are you with him? Like he controls you. He's trying to gaslight me and trying to manipulate the situation because he starts saying, why are you with a boyfriend that doesn't let you go out with friends and do this and do that? I'm like, what the hell? He has every right to feel uncomfortable because you're a guy that I was dating, and he knows that. I told him we dated, but it didn't work out and we stayed friends. And he said, as long as you're never with him alone. That's what Kevin said. And I said, bet I'm never gonna do that. So every time he wants to hang out, I said, our friends are gonna be there. Are we gonna be with other people? Because it's just you and me. Not gonna happen. Anyways, he starts getting very fuzzy and he starts saying, and then he said, he offers me this one last thing that pushed my buttons. He said, I'm gonna leave to Washington, okay? And I miss you. Like he said, I miss not me specifically, but he missed my body. I don't know what I thought that's special. Anyways, I feel disgusted when he said that. Anyways, he said he missed my body. And he asked to literally have sex. Yeah, I'm still shocked. I can't believe it. He asked me that. He texted me and he said, "Let's have sex." Ugh. I told Kevin. He was very bothered, and I just don't like. I was like, "What the fuck?" He said, "I'll come pick you up right now." I said, "I'll come pick you up right now. Don't tell your boyfriend. I'm not gonna tell my girlfriend. It's just between us. They're not gonna know about it." I was like, "What the fuck? Like, are you seriously asking me this?" I said, I will never do that. You know I got cheated on. Why would I want to hurt the sweetest guy that I've ever had in my fucking entire life? Kevin is like literally the best man, hands down, the best guy I've ever had in my entire life. I said, I'm gonna block you. You're not a friend. I can't believe you're asking me. That's disgusting. I blocked him everywhere, and I didn't even let him. I didn't even let him text me back. I blocked his phone number. I blocked his Instagram. I blocked his Facebook. He's gone out of my life. Trash. I can't believe he had the audacity to. It's disgusting. And I was telling when I was texting him, I told my friend that, and my friend's like, "What the fuck?" And he was like, "Block him right now, bro. Block him right now. He's fucking trouble." I was like, "Fuck yes, he is." I blocked him automatically. I'm so glad he does not know where I live. I'm so glad he doesn't know like who Kevin is, because I feel bad for his girlfriend. I really do. I I don't know who the girlfriend is. He's very what's it called, secretive with her. He never like shows her on social media or anything like that. Kind of like Kevin, he doesn't post me much. But I feel bad for his girlfriend. I and then I got sad for his girlfriend because I know what it feels to be cheated on. It does not feel nice. Like he's disgusting. He's disgusting. Oh my god. Anyways, that's what happened to me the day before yesterday. Um, I didn't expect that to happen whatsoever. Ugh. Yeah. Hi, Coco. How are you, beautiful? I haven't seen you in a while. Hi, mamas. How are you? Oh, Coco, I miss you. Hi, beautiful. Everybody say hi to Coco. She's in the chat. Little advice from a married woman. No hagas cosas buenas que parezcan malas. Kevin can interpret things in a bad way because you will lose his trust. No. Me and Kevin are good. I'm not doing anything wrong. No. 100%. I'm 100% loyal. I tell him everything. Everything that I do and I think and I say and I text, I tell him. Okay. I will never do anything to jeopardize my relationship with Kevin. Never. Me and Kevin were solid. You want to know why? Because I tell him everything and he tells me everything. We have a lot of trust and communication. That is never going to be broken. And if he ever feels that way towards me, then I'm going to be bombarded because I tell him everything. Okay. If that would have happened last night and I would have been like, you know what? I'm not gonna tell him. See, that's sus. That's sus. I told him the moment it happened. He came home, said, "Babe," because he went to work early in the morning, so I didn't want to bother him. He came home, "Babe, like this happened." He says, "Like, is he out of the life? He's done." Like, yeah. Mind you, I never hung out with this 7 years. I never hung out with him, ever, never, ever, dever, never, kever, lever, shever, dever, pepper. Girl, he should have been out of your life 7 years. He wasn't in my life technically, like he will text, look, he will call me or text me like once a year. Like it will be like super random. I feel like he was never in my life, but he was still lingering. Girl, I don't think he has a girlfriend. No, he does. And his profile is very tiny. He was holding a girl's hand, but I don't know. That is if the men need to claim what's theirs. Coco, hola preciosa. We miss Coco. How are you, my love? Yeah, but that's crazy. Mind you, I didn't do shit. Okay? I didn't do shit. Okay? I didn't do shit. I didn't met with him. I didn't do nothing. Not a zip zero. Okay? I have no bad conscience. I had a conscience because I wanted to tell him. So when he got home, I told him everything. And then I felt like, ah, I don't condone cheating. I really don't, guys. If you guys don't know, my first boyfriend cheated on me, and it was while I was at work. Okay, I was working night crew from midnight to 8:30 in the morning. My boyfriend was bringing girls home. My boyfriend was bringing girls home. My boyfriend was cheating with a girl with his in his job space. So I don't even know how many girls came into the house. Imagine being like clueless to all of this. It's painful. And the day that I went through his phone, the amount of women that he had text to come over at night, it was disgusting and crazy. May he rest in peace. He did pass away, but it was disgusting how many women, like, I get that I was working and maybe I was not giving him the attention, but I don't think cheating is ever valid, no matter the reason. If you're not spending time together, talk about it. Like me and Kevin, like, hey, if I'm not spending time with him, I'll talk about it. But me and Kevin are in a good space where I could be by myself a long time and he could be by himself a long time, and we get together and we're 100%. But communication is key, and that's what I lack in my first relationship. So I don't condone cheating. I will never cheat on Kevin. He's by far the best guy in my life that I ever had. You get me? And I hope I am for him as well. But anytime that Kevin like feels a certain way, he talks to me. In the first house where we used to live, me and Kevin did struggle talking to each other a lot. But I just want to tell you guys because if you guys probably already know, but if you guys ever date a guy, you guys end up staying friends. It's just not a good idea. I thankfully, God bless me for never hanging out with him. I never hung out alone with him for 7 years that I was with Kevin. I never met up with him. Never. Did he ask to hang out multiple times? Yes. You know, um, but at the end of the day, if I'm completely honest, I felt bad for him. I feel bad for him because he was a person that had depression, had a lot of like anger. It's just he reminded me a lot of my little brother because my little brother has anger issues. So I feel bad. I feel bad for people, even though they're people that I know I shouldn't have in my life. You know what I'm saying? It's very hard to just cut people off. For me, it's hard to cut people off. Okay, I know people or you guys would be like, I would have done with. I would have cut him off a long time ago. And I get your point of view, but my point of view is that I struggle to cut people off because I believe in second chances, and third chances. Um, like I said. if I had someone that hated me and they were suffering, I would lend a hand to help them out, because that's just how I am. I was raised to give people chances. I was raised to not just close people out just because they were mean. It doesn't mean that they can change and be nice, you know? I can't change the way I am. This is just how I am, guys. Call me stupid, call me gullible, call me dumb, I don't know, call me whatever you want to call me, but I believe in second chances. And if I had someone that did something dirty to me and they come to me and apologize and they'll be like, I'm going to change and I'm going to treat you nice, I will give them that chance because I believe in second chances. Will I be stupid and give them a second chance? Probably. But you know what? I don't want to disclose people from changing how they are to be good. You know, I love how I am, and I love that I love people and I love how they can change. And I believe in that because sometimes that's all they need. They need someone that can believe in them. And if I can be that for you, I'm going to be that person. So that's just how I am. um, but what did Coco say? Let me see. Hello, ladies. Just stopping by to say hi. Life has been really busy. Hope everyone is doing well. Sending you guys my best. Hola, beautiful Betty. Hi, Coco. We miss you. Coco, nice to hear from you, mamas. Hope everything's okay. Glad you and Kevin are still going strong, Yuli. Te mando un abrazo, Yuli. Ah, thank you, my love. Miss you guys too, ladies. Cheating is not valid. 100%. Hi, Lily. Like, I take a lot, but when I'm done, you are dead to me. 100%. No, yeah, 100%. No, the one person that I felt like I had to be done with was my first boyfriend. I cheating was just literally done. You know, I took him out of my life. He, for some reason, will find me on social media. These men, I don't know. I don't know, but these men be finding me on social media and they will be able, not be able, sorry, they'll be coming back to my life somehow. But first boyfriend passed away. The military guy, I didn't have his social media. I think he never had social media. The military guy, he disappeared. Like, I'm so glad. He did came back like maybe 2 years in with Kevin. He did found me again. He was drunk. He was drunk, but it was like I was with my friend at the time, and I think we just made fun of him. And then I didn't hear from him again. He disappeared, not on social media. Um, that's it. It was only him. Now he's gone. So oop, we're good. Uh, like tell one that. But yeah, I mean that's what happened, guys. Papa, what's it? You gonna keep sleeping? I'm so hungry, guys. I'm starving. The green juice just made me more hungry, guys. It made me more hungry. I'm starving. Is anybody gonna stop that car alarm? It stopped. Okay, recommend any breakfast places, guys. Breakfasts. Hi, Lily. How are you? You just missed the whole storyline. But yeah, guys. Why do I look skinny from this point of view? I haven't ate since 3 p.m. yesterday. How is it that I still look good? Me miro como más flaquita, ¿verdad? I think it's the pants too, because the pants is like a high riser, so it's like cutting into like this part. But honestly, I haven't ate anything since 3 p.m. yesterday. So it's kind of like I ate what I wanted and then I fasted because I haven't ate since 3 p.m. So it's been 3 p.m., 4 p.m., 5 p.m., 6 p.m., 7 p.m., 8 p.m., 9 p.m., 10 p.m., 11 p.m., 12 p.m., 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 18 hours. Wait, 3 to 3 is 12. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. I haven't ate in 12, 13, 14, 18 hours. Almost a day. Well, it has been 18 hours that I've ate anything. Tengo una pinche hambre, me voy con una pinche vaca. Hi, Sansi. How are you, my love? It's not a breakfast place, but go to Sizzler and hit the salad bar. I love Sizzler. Sizzler. Wait, where's Sizzler? Babe, do we know Sizzler? Is it good? You don't like it? Oh, Kevin doesn't like Sizzler. Oh, we only went one time. We never went again, huh? Did you shower? Really? You wanna go have breakfast? I know. Kiana's behind me. I did a whole storyline about what happened to me the day before yesterday. I know. I know. I actually I do agree with you guys. I should have cut him off a long time ago, but my friend told me that too. Like, I love that you guys are not judging. Well, I mean, you guys can judge me. I feel like I was dumb for having him around that long, but I believe in second chances, and I feel like he was gonna change or not do anything to implicate me. Um, but yeah, my friend yelled at me yesterday. She was like, "Why did you keep him around that long? Like, he clearly was after you." I was like, I didn't see it. Like, every time he will text me, it will be about his girlfriend. So I never really saw the signs. So yeah, that was yeah. So my friend already yelled at me, girl. But thank you, Johnny. Little, you know, little special shout out to Johnny for being so caring. I love you so much. Thank you, my love. Thank you to everybody that's in the chat as well. Just a short version. Okay, so basically, I had a guy that I dated, remember, and he treated me basically like a friends with benefits or whatnot. When we were together for like 6 months, and then we didn't work out. We ended up staying friends, but we never met up. Kevin knew about him, so I never met with him like one on one. Um, and then the day before yesterday, he said he was gonna move out. He was gonna move out, and he said he was not gonna take his girlfriend. It was a lot, but I'm gonna squish it together. Basically, the day before yesterday, he asked me to meet up to have a hookup, like to have basically sex or whatnot. He wanted me to cheat on Kevin, and he said, "Don't tell Kevin, don't tell your boyfriend. I won't tell my girlfriend. I'll come pick you up right now." It was like 12 or 1 in the morning, and he said, "I'm gonna pick you up right now. Don't tell him. I'm gonna not tell my girl. We don't have to like what they don't know. It's not gonna hurt them." And I was like, "What the hell?" I didn't even let him reply after that. I blocked him automatically on my messages. I blocked him on Facebook. I blocked him on Instagram. He's just done. Like, I don't want to have a friend like that's disgusting. Like, I don't condone cheating. I will never cheat on Kevin. Kevin is by far the best guy I've ever had in my life. Like, and I haven't seen this guy like in I'm not even seven. No, not even 8 years because before Kevin, okay, I was with Kevin 6 years. My military guy was 2 years. So it's been six, seven, eight. It's been 9 years that I've seen him because when I was with the military guy, I never saw him either. So I was with the military guy for 2 years, with him almost six. So it's been 8 years. It's been 8 years that I haven't seen him. Like, what does it make you think that I'm gonna like drop my 6 year relationship to be with you? The fuck? Anyways, I did tell Kevin. He was like, what the fuck? So I blocked him and everything. So yeah, it was just not a good feeling because I honestly like was trying to be a friend to him, and my friend yelled at me already yesterday. She was like, "What the fuck? Like, why did you kept him so long? Like, should have cut him off a long time ago." But I didn't even call him that. I don't never called him, by the way. Never called him. He will call me randomly, and then he will text me when he had issues with his girlfriend. He also went through a lot of girlfriends. I think in the 8 years that I he was still around, he probably dated like maybe 3 or 4 people. Or the ex girlfriend, it's because he dates bad people. I don't know. He's weird. But the two other girls that he dated, I guess, hit him. He suffered from women abuse. So he's the thing is that he's very nice. He will never put his hands on a woman. So girls will take advantage of him. So and the girl before him literally tried to stab him because she went crazy because he was talking. But then he was a lurker. He was, I guess, trying to look at another girl or something. I mean, this is what he told me. I don't know if it's true. He was trying to look at another girl, and I guess the girl found out. The girlfriend found out. Oh my god, I got rushed. The girlfriend found out, and he tried to stab him. So he tried to break up with her, and she went cray cray. I don't know how he ended up being free from her, but he, I guess, dropped her or something. It was kind of weird. He belongs in the landfill. Yes, 100%. No, girl, we listen and we don't judge. Why am I getting itchy here? We just give unsolicited advice. No, it's okay. I mean, my friend already like felt some type of way. But the reason why, if you guys are asking, is the reason why is because I don't talk to him that much. Like, honestly, I don't. Like, it would be like once in a while that he'll call me or freaking text me. It was like super random. And the times that he wanted to meet up, I just had a bad feeling like in my gut. So I never met up with him. When he wanted to buy the wallet for his girlfriend, he wanted to meet up. And then I was like, okay, I'm trying to sell my wallet. But then I had a bad feeling and I just like, nah, never mind. I was like, you know what? Like, I would lie. I would be like, oh, my boyfriend told me we're gonna like do something, so it's not gonna work out. So and then one time he was like, "Oh, we should hang out. Like, we should go." Yeah, the before he asked me that, he wanted to hang out, and I told him no because it's like you and me alone, not gonna happen. He's like, "Okay, well, what if I bring my girlfriend and you could bring your boyfriend?" So then I asked Kevin, and the Kevin's like, "No, like that's weird. Like what? That's weird." So I was like, "Okay, no." So I respected that. I told him no. He's like, "Why do you let him control you? You know he's manipulating you, right? He's trying to like make Kevin look bad." And that pissed me the fuck off already. So I was like, what the fuck are you going with this? Anyways, yeah, that's it, guys. Wish him nothing but the best. That's it. I mean, I don't hate him or anything, but I don't know who the fuck he thinks I am because I would never do shit like that. So that's it. Done deal. That's what happened, Sassy. um, but yeah, I'm hungry, girl. I haven't eaten since yesterday. I hope you guys can hear me really good on the microphone. I haven't ate for like 13 hours and I haven't gained weight. I'm still the same weight, 200 pounds, but I'm gonna try to eat better again because I'm gonna go back to work in one day. I have tomorrow. Tomorrow's my last day off. It was such an amazing days off, though. I loved everything. The bonfire was fun. The day with Kevin was fun with his family. It was a blast. My gift, my Simomo is here. I don't want to take him out yet because I'm trying to find a case for him. Um, but yeah, I'm gonna try. I'm also gonna buy him little clothes. I need to go to Build a Bear because I think the clothes will fit him for sure. Maybe not the size small, size medium, but I want to dress him like he is a boy, so I'm gonna dress him like a boy. I'm gonna try to dress him like Kevin. He's gonna look like Kevin. I'm gonna buy him little jeans, um, like that little white shirt he has. I'm gonna put little jeans, a little white shirt on him. Oh, and I'm gonna buy him little. Do they have those little headphones, but little ones? I'm gonna buy him little fake little headphones. He's gonna look exactly like Kevin. Um, well, I can't put little moles on him because he has moles on his face. I'm gonna get a fake little goatee and put it on. I'm gonna Kevin fight it, but he's gonna look like Kevin 100%. And then I'm gonna put him in a little glass case. And I decided to throw all my boxes away, like like the boxes that I kept from like the Labubus and the Crybaby Cuties and the Crybabies crying again. All my boxes, I'm gonna throw them away because I'm not gonna sell none of them to be honest. I'm gonna keep all of them. So I'm gonna throw all the boxes away so I could have more room at the top. I'm gonna buy the glass case for him. He's still in the box, so you guys can see. Oopsie. He's still. Oh, I forgot I'm charging the thing. Hold on. Let me disconnect this. But he's still in the box. You guys can see right there. How do I close it? Oh my god, I can't even. I can't close it. But anyways, he's still in the box there. That's my bag of the day. I might change it today. I might put something smaller. But Simone is there. He's beautiful, by the way, guys. He came in perfect. Kevin, order him from where, baby? StockX. He ordered him from StockX and he came in such a good condition. Like his face is perfect. He doesn't have a single scratch in his face. He's beautiful. If you guys don't know, I think me and Elizabeth and Betty were obsessed with the Samomo and we wanted it so bad. So I had no clue. I don't know what I feel like he was gonna get me a Molly because I told him about it. I didn't think he remembered the Samomo. I didn't think it was gonna be a Labubu whatsoever because I thought it was gonna be a Molly or a bag, but I felt like it wasn't a bag. So when I saw the huge box in my mind, I didn't know what it was. I still didn't know. But once I saw the green packaging, I don't know why. I was like, oh my God, I think it's Labubu related. And then when I took all the packaging, I Kevin did film it, so I'm gonna try to edit it and I'm gonna upload it. Yuli's reaction to birthday present or something like that. So you guys can see the four. I was tearing up. I didn't cry because Kevin wanted me to cry. He said, you should have cried. I was like, no, because I was thinking, oh, my makeup, but I was tearing up because I've been wanting him for like a long time. Simone was a boy, right? Yes, he's a boy. He has a tail. Oh my God, Yuli, guess what, girl? I pulled a crybaby cutie pink one. I did pop now yesterday. Yay! Really? She's so cute. Fold the boxes and put them under your bed. Oh yeah, that's you know what? I'm gonna buy a container and put all my boxes in there. That's true. I shouldn't. I already threw a couple yesterday. Hi, Van Myers. How are you, beautiful? And the size is lucky. The pink one is my favorite. Elizabeth gave me her pink one, so that's the only reason why I have her. And then she gave me a Labubu too. And then my flowers basically died already. Remember my Ramon Buchon that I had? The one that Kevin gave me, they died already. So I have this. This is the one from my boss. So I put in a little vase, and then this is what's left over from the bigger. It's over there in the background. You guys can see it. All the greenery turned orange. Like I don't know what happened, but it died super super quick. So basically, how this looks like, it's getting orange. Most of the roses already dead. They were basically kind of like dark red. So these are the only roses I can save. And I did like an arrangement, and I added all the little labubus, little balloons, and the Hello Kitty one. But this is what I did with the flowers. Do you guys like it? Yeah, so this is what's left over. I'm gonna try to switch the water again tomorrow. I just switched the water yesterday, so she has fresh water. And then I did this little arrangement because there was a lot of extra little, the little white shit and then the little white flowers. And Kevin's mom put glitter on them or something, but they're very pretty. But yeah, this is what I saved for my flowers. They're slowly dying. I did keep one rose I did keep one rose in one of the little books. So I put it in a book and I closed it so it can last forever because you know how flowers die. I only saved one rose so I could remember the my birthday because it was honestly the birthday this year was really nice. Not even because of the gifts, it's because of the family, you know, because my parents and his parents would just get along so well, and it was just I don't know, it was a happy vibe, very happy vibes to be honest. I wish my older brother was there, but he was very tired. He did El Ramo Buchon, yes. I took a picture of it, I think. Yeah, I took a picture, videos of it. So, but this is how it used to look like. Look, watch. Let me show you guys. Oh, it's not letting me choose a picture. What the? Can see. It's not letting me add pictures. Why? Do I have too many? Oh, it's not letting me add a picture. That's bizarre. Okay. It's not letting me add a picture. I'm sorry. I don't know. It's not letting me add a picture. Okay, whatever. But basically, it was huge, guys. It was huge. It was beautiful. I took a picture with it. It was gorgeous. I never had a Ramo Buchon, so when he gave me that one, I did ask for it because I was like, I want a Ramo Buchon. I never had one. That one was requested. The present, I did not know about it, but the Ramo Buchon, I did request it because I was like, I want flowers, and he got me that. um, but yeah, guys, yeah, it's been hot. Even though the AC has been on, it's been super hot. Okay, it's already 11 a.m. Me and Kevin gonna go get breakfast. I love you guys so much. I might do a live when I get back. Maybe, probably not. We'll see. I love you guys so much. I'll see you guys in the next live. Bye.